guys, welcome to freebaddanceclasses.com. So I'm doing a video today as part of an answer to a previous question regarding one of the difficult moves that we've done in floor work, which is basically bending on the knees, going down on the floor. The question I seem to get a lot from a lot of people is, how do I learn to come back up? Like a lot of people would say, like once they drop on their knees, on the back, from the knees, they can't seem to come up. So like from this position, if you drop back, they find it very hard to come up, you know, in a way that looks good from this position. So first of all, let me say this. To come up from this position, it really requires a lot of strength in your quad. Really, when you're trying to come up, you're counting on your abs, so you really have to squeeze, and then on your quads, and you can help yourself with your arms, but you can do that elegantly. So those are the muscles, of course, that you depend on, which means you're going to try to straighten those first in order to make this move a little bit easier. But I want to walk you through a kind of a little bit of a routine that if you practice on a daily basis, or as often as you possibly can, will eventually help you learn this. And I would say start with baby steps always. You know, the difficult thing about difficult moves is trying to do them perfectly or trying to do the advanced version, you know, right on the back. So I would say start slow and then build it up from there. So the way to do that is start with your legs straight and then bend one knee, and then from there bend both knees. What I mean by that is doing something like this, where your legs are completely straight, and then you try to go down completely flat, which is basically just laying down on the floor, right? And then from here, just kind of trying to see if you can get up. Now, getting up from this position is not going to require any quad power at all. You're not going to need any strength from your muscles or your knees to do this. So really, it's all abs. So what you do is you kind of extend your arms nicely like that to the side, and then push with your arms against the floor, and then squeeze your abs and try to come up elegantly. And really, it's not just about practicing how to come up, it's about practicing how to come up elegantly, because that's a bigger part of the battle, of course. So go down and just kind of push up and up. Again, down, squeeze your abs. You know, this is an easy movement. It's not, I'm not assuming that it's hard, but it is different when you're trying to come up by squeezing your abs, and that's what I want you to focus on from here. Now the next thing from here is to take exactly the same move, and then take one knee and bend it back, and then keep the other leg straight, and then try to do exactly the same move, going down, and then this time it's going to be a little bit harder, and then push against the floor with your arms, and try to come up maybe a little bit to the side and do kind of like an elegant position at the end. So try with just the one knee, and then from there you want to try both knees. But in order to try both knees, you really need to focus on, there's two ways to do it. First of all, you can close your knees, bring them together, or you can open. Opening is definitely a lot easier, and the reason is because when you open, you can actually squeeze the glutes more, and that helps you also come up faster. So you can start in this position like this, and then go down, and then from here, really push. Squeeze your abs, push with your arms, press your knees against the floor, and tense your quads to come up and do it, of course, elegantly. Move your arms a little bit first, and then from here, just push. You can do one arm at a time like I did right now, or you can just do both arms at the same time. And then from there, really, it's a matter of strengthening those muscles, and then you'll find that coming up is going to become a lot easier. So it's not a magic bullet, of course, what I just gave you. It's not a magic trick, but it's, you know, a routine that if you practice it regularly, eventually you'll notice a big difference in your strength, and then you'll be able to come up much more elegantly. So hopefully this little tip helps. Hopefully you practice, and hopefully you find this something that will make your back bends on the floor much easier. I'll see you guys in the next video on freebaddanceclasses.com. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video if you found this tip a little bit helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.